Welcome back to Put You On. My name is Michael. I'm here with my dad.
Hey everyone, it's Mike.
And today we're listening to an album called I Lay Down My Life for You. It's by JPEGMAFIA. This is his new album. Just came out a week ago. We're a little bit late because I was away. But yes, this is his 5th album now. We listened to his past few albums on the channel.
Yep.
The last one we did was the collab album he had with, well, I don't think it was the last one, but his last record he released was the collab album with Danny Brown.
Mm-hmm.
But we listened to LP last, which was his last studio album, which was 3 years ago now that came out.
Mm-hmm.
So this has been the longest gap between solo projects he's had, but he's still been active. He was producing on the Kanye album that came out this year, and he had the collab album with Danny Brown. But this is one that I know he's been working on for a very long time. It's his tightest project yet, his most concise.
What does that mean?
40, like a lot of his other ones are really long, like the ones we did, Veteran, Cornballs, LP.
Oh, the length of the...
Yeah, they were all like 20 plus tracks.
Okay.
This one's 14 and only a couple features on here.
Put any videos with it?
Yeah, so we watched the couple months
right?
ago where, he was like on the motorcycle with like
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, great video. And then he put out one more for the other single, Sin Miedo. That was it.
And it had a little bit of a hard rock feel, I thought, like a lot of guitar.
Yeah, a lot of guitar and metal, which is a little bit of a theme throughout this album.
Okay.
Some of those harder rock metal sounds.
Okay.
Mixed with the rapping. So the first track is called I Scream This in the Mirror Before I Interact with Anyone, which, also that his song titles are always
interesting.
Very interesting.
And long.
Yeah. So this is track 1 here. Also, I guess doesn't need to be said, but fully produced by JPEGMAFIA. I think 1 or 2 tracks he had a portion that he worked with someone else, but a la Kanye, he does everything himself. Writes,
impressive.
Raps, produces, mixes.
If I was an NBA player, I'd be Dylan Brooks, but worse. I'm Debo, we are not equal. They all miss like the Shaq at the free throw. Script my plate, never shat whack though. Pray to God that I never slave to the E. Dos mio, sipping more Dilo. Spit like I'm starving, I'm finna let my ribs show.
You win laws, look at Jake Paul, we face off, we'll make you face God.
Who that running they trap? Why you ain't built like that? Y'all been trouble where I ain't built like that. Leave me switches a minute, they gon' put me in a Guinness. I need the maximum digits. You get hit with a face palm. It's a new year, but I'm still fake calm. 4-5 always still like State Farm. When they can't read you like a book, they gon' try to attack what you stand on.
State Farm, said which one? My top 5 here, $4.
Very reminiscent of Black Sabbath in the Ozzy Osbourne days of early Black Sabbath. Very interesting mix of rapping lyrics to that type of hard metal.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the cymbals there a lot. The both ways. I think 3 times it had its own solo sound.
Yeah.
And I liked it. I liked the way it was played. I liked the sound it made. You don't hear that too often isolated like that.
And high in the mix, like
bouncing
behind his vocals.
Yeah. Really heavy beat, great transitions, classic vocals for him, I'd say, up, down, kind of a scream, kind of not. Picked up on a good amount of the lyrics. So,
good intro.
Yeah, I mean,
Thumbs
it
up?
feels like something, it does, I get the title matching with the music, screaming at the mirror before I interact with people.
Like sort of hyping himself up a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty wild.
Yeah.
Pretty wild.
Track 2 was the other single he put out, so those two. This one is called Sin Miedo, which means without fear, I believe, in Spanish.
You niggas is bitches, I don't wanna kick it. Peggy, I ain't for the fences. You niggas don't swing, you stacking up misses. You tweeting your business, we catching no business. Dick riding is expensive. If you need an image, then baby, don't listen. Keep bumping, who the fuck is that? Fake broad talking to me rap. She had issues with her father. I had issues with my barber. She off all of these drugs. Come from the bar, I Pierre and Carter.
That's a sample
Yeah.
in the back. I know it. I'm trying.
There's two.
Okay.
I do with a vengeance.
That keyboard part is very familiar to me.
We have a problem.
Thank God I did you with that bitch. Get it off my chest. I'm Jihad Joe, pulling down them steps.
More of a dance vibe
Yeah,
on
it's
that
a banging
one.
track. It actually
yeah.
samples a very popular dance song called Heads Will Roll by A-Track. I'll play that for you.
Okay. Oh yeah.
He just sort of pitched it down a little bit and added the rock elements. I love the blend of like rap, dance, rock.
Yeah, it
awesome.
was a
Guitar
big
solo.
not like the first one at all. But his voice, the production on his voice is, it's not easy to string all that together. It's
Yeah, with so much sound going on. It's,
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
try to keep it moving in one direction.
right without being distracting.
Yeah. And his vocals just, he produces himself very well. Like
Yeah,
sometimes he feels like he's behind you, in front
Yeah.
of you,
yeah,
echoed.
but powerful.
Yeah.
nonetheless, very powerful.
Track 3 is called I'll Be Right There.
Hey, bitch, I'm back outside. They getting surprised when they hearing these beats like epiphany. Back and forth with this African booty scratcher. I left all of that talking for bitches beat. I was at the chateau with the blower. You said you would show, but you never did shit to me. If you show for that face to face, wouldn't be shit for some shots. The same or lower tier. Niggas text other men and it pics of me. He talk shit with his friend, that shit to me. That bitch only online, she ain't real to me. They is what niggas think I'm supposed to be. It's so funny you claim you tough, but you can't back it up, but you back it and posting me. I done had the boy face down, ass up, like your baby mama be. Fuck these niggas, I'm spazzing, hitting that hoe till I give her a heart attack. I just told that bitch shit, you think Cardi back. I put creativity back on the map. I want none of them ish. None of your people gon' miss ish. You better off with a tish. Go to the rocker with misses. She catching the tip like a scrapper. I had issues with my barber. You got issues with the clippers.
Interesting. That was, I guess that's as close as he'll get to a ballad on an album. I found it very interesting, the background music compared to the lyrics and the pace of his rapping.
Yeah.
It, you know, what seemingly doesn't go together for most seems to just, he finds a way to make it work for him.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I it's almost like if someone was telling you how to make a recipe of, you know, peanut butter with something, you know, like tomato sauce. It's like you would never try it. He has no problem trying it. Like that was a great placement, like for a, you know, to slow the music down, like for a,
After very
like a ballad,
chaotic
like two chaotic
tracks,
ones.
yeah.
But still finds a way to do it his way.
Yeah.
You know, you can hear that music, but I'm still gonna, you know, like the, you know, I'll be there for you is cool. Yeah, I like that one. I like that one a lot.
There's a very popular Diplo song called "Be Right There," but then I realized that that song sampled an older R&B song, which is the song that he's sampling, and it's called "Be Right There," which is I think from the early '90s. So I thought it was this song because this was like a song that I knew that was
By
very popular.
Diplo,
Yeah,
but they sampled it too.
yeah, but they sampled an older song. Where it's like a music almanac every time we do
I like that one.
JPEGMAFIA album. It was an older song that Diplo sampled from a group called Jade, which is called "Don't Walk Away," which I believe is the one that JPEG sampled. The vocals sound close to the ones from.
Yeah.
Track 4 is called "It's Dark and Hell is Hot."
I just wanna make it home. Got all my Air Vision Pros. I kill my own devour. Put it down, touch it, tap it.
Ela quica no pau, ela senta no pocotó, upa, pocotó. Fica de quatro, nós bota assim. Ela quica
like he's making up his own language.
Ela senta no pocotó, upa, pocotó. Ela quica no pau, ela senta no pocotó.
This hoe told me I'm a dog, but all my bitches say I can't do this. I can't be no business. On my knees in front of God, but I'm not even fake. I can't find no secrets. Walking that bitch, ayy. Take a fuck in that bitch, ayy. How you don't care what you got in the poop? How you don't care but you got an opinion? Smoking your bed like I'm taking a swig. Free but you can't be grand. If you gonna be wild, make it make sense. We just gon' wave out, don't distance. I can count all of my industry friends on my hands and my niggas, they be in demand. I'm some rap, I don't know what it is. If I show you a drink, I ain't playing with kids. You niggas looping on leaving, I'll never repeat it. Bullshit ain't worth leaving.
Fica de quatro, nós bota assim.
Like he took an old Mexican Western and just started playing with it. Telemundo.
That song's awesome.
That was pretty good.
The energy is so high.
That was a banger.
His raps are lightning fast.
I could see him, you know, classic fast stuff, even on a video for that or something, you know, very, very.
That's epic.
It must be wild in concert.
I think from what I'm hearing other people say is like, I think it's like a Brazilian funk song.
Okay.
Which is like its own genre, which I've never heard of, but apparently that's a Brazilian funk vocal that he chopped up, which sounds really wicked on a beat like that.
Yeah.
It's just kind of.
Yeah, you just go with it.
Yeah.
It's like,
it's cool. I
picked up on like,
I don't know what they're saying, but
something Catania.
I'm guessing that's Brazilian. Is that a language?
Yeah.
Am I sound ignorant? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that is, but I don't know what it translates
It's a form
to.
of Spanish.
Right.
But yeah, it was
Wicked song.
lot of movement. I find his ability to not be afraid to stop the groove and go some
Left turns
place.
constantly, right?
Yeah, just calm like but then comes right back to it. Like,
Yeah. Track 5 is called New Black History, and it's featuring another rapper called Vince Staples, who I don't think we've heard on the channel. Maybe you've heard him featured on
sounds
something.
like a country singer name.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
Well, Chris Stapleton. Yeah,
okay.
yeah. But yeah, he's a very good rapper, which I think this is their first time working together also, which is very cool.
Okay.
This is track 5.
Now my let me and my brothers, my keeper was serving that either before I defeat. My mama
I think you're right. I think all the sounds and the chaos is definitely more.
Feels a little more focused.
Yeah. He's using it,
yielding it to the advantage.
These are my gangster chronicles. I'm the god MC. I'm the tried and true. Try me, dream in the ICU. Time to show and prove. I guess.
There's nobody that I've listened to with you that's been as experimental as him.
Oh yeah, no, he's the top.
Sounds and
When I come around, better stare at the floor. Cause I'm in that mode. On my own, I got that flavor. Jonathan Major papers. Especially when y'all catching out with PDFs and rappers, no drizzy. I hope y'all paying attention. No, really, I die and I kill myself telling me kill me. I'm in the rush to fuck up. Y'all wish I used my background as a. Y'all wish I kept on eating prison lunch. Cause I'm tweeting too much. Keeping it G is a must.
This beat is so good.
yeah, I mean that's more reminiscent of the first album. The first time I heard him,
The like dark, aggressive.
just all use of bells and bottles and alien encounters.
I think you said in the first one. You said it sounds like he's just running around the room.
Yeah, that's it. It still feels like that. Like just put him in a salvage store and let him just
But it's
find
like
stuff to
it's
play
cool
with.
the sounds that he can.
It really
come up
is
with, though.
wild. I mean his rapping. I mean I think if he just rapped, he'd be, pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Not that he's not, but I think he's got a really.
You mean like if he just did like a freestyle or something?
Yeah, I think he'd be
his
like,
rapping abilities are very high.
I mean, this one was reminiscent of Kendrick a little bit.
But yeah, track 6 is called "Don't Rely on Other Men." So this was the single you heard.
Okay.
But this is a slightly different version than the single version, which I like when artists do that because it gives you something new when you.
Do you prefer one or the other?
I like this one more.
Okay.
Yes, it's track 6. This one with the Succession sample. Remember the Logan Roy?
Oh yeah.
I hear you went down.
I hear you went down.
Still a great song.
Did you go down?
I had to get on my pop shit. I don't want to start
Like
shit. These
Uncle
rappers
Junior.
is regular food. I put my bitch in the apartment. She thinking in carpet. She ain't fuck no regular dude. Say that.
I hear you went down.
Wanna cry the bust of the Maybach. If you hate me, my nigga, just say that. I don't know who told these wiggins that acting like niggas was ever the vibe of them. You know that, I know that.
I'm sure he never imagined he'd be on a rap song.
Probably not.
No way. Like me?
I hear you went down. I hear you went down.
That's how I ride, give it up. Nigga, don't just sit it up. I'm swell. And they keep up with that person. I'm swell. And they keep up with that person.
Yeah, that one I'm gonna say that version is definitely more like a totally a producer thing. Like
It's a little more grand.
yeah, like a DJ, almost like at the turntable, just
Yeah.
taking all kinds of stuff and putting it together. I mean, the Succession
It's awesome.
sample
I hear
is
you went down.
the way he uses it is really good.
He like uses his
Down,
vocal
down,
for the down hits.
Down, yeah, it matches the beat.
But that whole orchestra string section he added for
towards
the album.
the end is pretty cool
Because there's a
Yeah.
lot.
less guitar, metal guitar.
Yeah, he pulled back that long
From the
solo from
video.
the first one.
Yeah.
But switched it for the operatic.
Yeah,
section.
it works for this album. It feels more sinister. It feels like a producer doing his, almost like a Pharrell throw in or I'm showing off what I can do when I just pull in shit.
Track 7 is called Vulgar Display of Power.
Hey, shorty fucking raps now, says she need a low dough. I'ma take Klonopin and mix it with the no-dough. Zero fear in it, got it tatted on my torso. He's paying for free and talking about it like they forced yo. Fuck about my DMs, nigga, I cannot endorse yo. The only time I fuck with amateurs is if it's porno. Biatch.
Wow, that had a little Beastie Boy feel to it, right?
Yeah.
I bring the pain, I bring the pain. I'm at your neck, don't speak my name. I want respect, I'll keep the chain. I jure and finesse the game. Inside Malcolm with the soul of a ratchet. Sash away that mini move and brushed up on my Mandarin. You're a lapse fan, and I hope you never stand again. Cause all my enemies in jeopardy, you better phone a friend. Biatch.
Oh, that's
I bring the pain, I bring the pain. I'm at your neck, don't speak my name.
Not only find you, but you'll also find me.
wow. I mean, he's breaking barriers as far as like, you know, that one had a mix. I felt of like Beastie Boys. Then at the end, I felt Lenny Kravitz there, like right at the last 30 seconds.
Yeah.
But he's definitely going places, I think, that most rappers, in terms of, I'm going to say like white music or white, you're going to get more white people listening to the heavier stuff. He's really finding a way to make it interesting for those fans to maybe, you know, open their mind a little bit and say, hey, you can have that headbanging stuff
And still
and
make
still
a hard rap song.
with
He's like
maybe
fusing-
and infuse another beat there too. I mean, things you would never, you know, that group would never listen to this music, and this group might never listen. He's mixing of two very different genres.
Yeah.
Very bold.
Track 8 is called Exmilitary.
I heard you got dirt on me. My country encouraged me. I just bought a dirty piece. I just bought a dirty piece. My famo discouraged me. My exes threw dirt on me. Best to rap the dirty sheets. Best to rap the dirty sheets.
This is where you said like he's
numbers
here, he's there, he's everywhere.
I might have broke your homegirl off, but you ain't gotta unfollow me. I got ex-friends, know my number and still turn on me. I'm her ex-man, but she pretends she never heard of me. Oh, watch what you say, lie on my name, that there is perjury. Say that shit. Say that
More
shit.
rap bass, this one.
Yeah.
But then not.
Switch it up.
Pass the rock, I'm open again. Pass the point, I'm posting my friends. Tell me what you gonna do with that rock. I hit the lab, got you cooking again. Why go to heaven? I'm tripping in sand. Why fuck a hoe? I can fuck on a friend. Most of you niggas can't fuck with my pan. Pocket rocket on me in favor sin. You niggas really be scaring the hoe. I scare the bros and ain't got them like friends.
Scaring the hoes.
Yeah.
But all I see is niggas
Last
playing
album.
pretend. You niggas bitches that need an assist. I run the game and I love when you break. I'm Luka, bitch, I'm not gonna miss. I pledge allegiance to my niggas, my hoes, my bitches, and me. Every morning I get down on my knees for a God that I can't see. Every tweet, it come with a cost. Every enemy, pain him and soft. If you break up, delete it and crop. Fuck my ex and fuck every cop. Nepo baby shit, these bitch niggas always got their head down. Bitch ass nigga be down on the slide and they cry when they see your man down. I'm not just throwing paint at the wall. I don't do nothing but ball. Now they gotta pivot. The goalpost shifts. Run it up, run it up. Running my bitch is crazy. Counting up. All this bread and fuck me up, think it's a champ. I treat the blood like it's 30.
Drums are incredible.
That had to be the longest one so far.
It's like a rap opera.
Yeah, I was gonna say that
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Man, you with the wordplay today.
I love that song.
Yeah, that was like a stairway, placement. Like, I'm gonna take my time on this. Great riff there. The do 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 do.
That sort of keeps the bass line somewhat.
Yeah,
of the track while it goes into these.
His rapping is
fantastic.
That was the best so far. In terms of lyrics, it had the most, I think, too.
Yeah.
So I really liked that one. There was a lot to. It felt like you were in an epic piece of the album now. Like,
Yeah.
I'm pulling out a lot. That was Exmilitary.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, that's.
I feel like.
It sounded like a rabid dog there at one point. Like he was really like.
Starts barking. He's like,
Yeah.
He just has those big metal crashes that come in, and then he pulls it back with that like reggae sample and
again he's I like that I think you're right. This is a more focused. It feels like a very concentrated effort to get listeners from all types of music to appreciate that he can fold this stuff in and make it interesting.
Yeah.
Like, you may not be a rap fan, but you like metal, and you're like, I can't imagine those two worlds coming together. But he does it, but it's not as scattered as those early albums.
Yeah, it's like the vision seems very clear, but the sonics are just unbelievable.
The production is
unbelievable.
Tight, very tight.
Track 9 is called Jihad Joe.
Oh my God. On the heels of Exmilitary. Jihad Joe Biden.
Joe Biden sample.
Every time I get to sticking and I come around with that Kimber, I'm wearing a mask. These hoes killing they DJ phase, they coming up short on piece of cash. And I take all these dick riders, my bitch addicted to hating and kissing my ass. Damn it, you know I'm too much of a narcissist. Fuck on my reputation for a bag. I can sniff out you proximity bitches, I can't be responsible, I'm not your dad.
That one was hard for me to get into. Little wild and crazy, reminiscent of the first time I heard him. I get it. I just find him. I don't know. That one, that kind of stuff, like that track. I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's headbanging. Really unique. That's a tough one for me.
I'll say that's my least favorite track.
Yeah, I'm trying
after
to,
multiple listens. I think that's the one track I could do without.
There's something about it that's
nothing too catchy.
Nothing catchy.
Yeah,
it's
short,
hectic. Like it sounds, but then again, maybe Jihad Joe is
Yeah,
it's all about.
I mean, the energy is good, but it's especially coming off of Exmilitary. It's like this seems
it was a
lot less focused in its completed form.
Yeah,
it feels
it's a little too short. It's too short to not have had something other than the screaming and the
little piano keys.
Yeah, like it just feels sinister, manic.
Yeah, that's my least favorite for sure.
Yeah, I had a hard time getting into that one.
There's not much to it. Track 10 is called JPEGULTRA. This is JPEGMAFIA and Denzel Curry.
Oh.
You think you know? Out the trenches for you flabbergasted fat fucks. This your boy Denzel Curry and this bitch. And I'm chilling with my nigga Peggy. You already know what time it is. We going around the world with it. And inside your girl with it. You feel me? Live out of your bitch body like my nigga Wayne say. And you know, for Pete's sake, nigga, the boy Denzel Curry gotta do what it take to get that motherfucking money and that motherfucking bread to get it all on your bitch head. You dig?
turning on me for nothing. They mad cause they failed even with an advantage.
You know, his
This
is
is my fight. I just woke up as a child of the light. Jumped on the beat, had to tell it goodnight. Y'all talk y'all best believe hitting it right. Timber OGM is high as a kite. Shot for successful, I bought me a pint. Watch how I whip, I ain't stir fried or rice. Hit your head crack just for rolling the dice. Now don't believe hype. Believe what you see, now what's said on the mic.
here the horns feel a little more background,
Seems the same to me.
but I can hear him better than I heard Curry's.
Yeah, man. JPEG motherfucking Mafia. Making grown men emotional since 2008 at least. Look, on my knees for a God who can hear. I can't pray to no God I can fear. I think I should've ran me a cult. Quarterback that hole like I'm painting on coals. Fuck niggas yapping about me on they alt. But when I see you, it's the grace of a soul. You say you see him, you catching the case. I hope not the one that you got in your bowl, cause that shit is shaky. Heard the church service say come as you are, so I showed up with a whole bunch of bitches that hate me. Told my main bitch to stop acting expensive. Girl passed me the mic, you was clueless to Stacy. I know that time heals rules, but my time is money and I can't use time to save me.
As much as I like jazz, that felt like a good collaboration, a good feature, back and forth.
Yeah, they go well together.
I enjoyed their feeding off of each other.
Yeah.
I felt the jazz part on Curry's in the first part of it was a little strong. I was focusing a little bit more on the horns and losing a little bit of his lyrics. But then when JPEG came on, I felt the horns take a little bit backseat to the sound, and I could hear his flow better. But then Curry coming in again, that was better, and I like this layer as when it stopped,
the back half,
and went to the softer, because he's still rapping as much as he did with the jazz piece, but that feel
over a softer instrumental,
it made the lyrics more important.
Yeah, for sure. I think he is good on this record at sort of when he wants himself to come through.
Yeah, there's no way
when he wants it to be.
There's no
chaotic.
way that Curry's jam and the jazz sound was amped. They were both on the same level, and I had a hard time picking his flow. Then it changed, and I was like, oh, okay, now I got a better flow, because the jazz took a little bit. It got a little, not a lot, but a little bit more in the background. But it's a nice. That was a nice
collaboration
feature. Yeah, they were good together.
I mean, they're both very high energy. Track 11 is called Either On or Off the Drugs.
I've named this one JPEG.
What was that, Kamala?
Turn on the lights. I'm looking for her. I'm looking for her. I'm looking for her.
Look, I ain't really into flashing. I feel like an accident I'm never chose. Baby talking voice of passion. I feel like it's corny if you ain't on code. Niggas be on my dick for nothing. I be like, what happened to these niggas, bro? Like niggas be really going through, but there's a better way to let the people know. People say I'm never present, I ain't messy, I'm just focused on my goals. Cause either on or off the drugs, my energy is Tony Powder in his nose. And either on or off the drugs, my energy is Dawn Magic with the hoes. Cause I've been boxing with the drugs, I got a good chin like James Tone. The streets in my mind is filled with
I like this
one.
Oh my god, it's incredible.
Distractions hitting every season. These niggas just rhyme, no reason. It's not just a facade that I can see, or standing up for guys I don't believe. I'm Michael Jackson dancing in the mirror. The only one who can see me is me. The only one who can't be me is me. Warriors, I'm CP3. When I see you, it's TTG. Fuck 'em, we don't take EBT. No C notes, 100K tweets. Gotta print my single beat this week. Gotta print my beat this week. Fuck. Baby, you know when I'm wildin' out, I make a mess. I keep the cannon like Nick, put my bitch in the vest. What did that last one contribute but pussy and stress? Nothing.
I'm looking for her.
Oh, I would have liked more of that one. one.
That song's incredible.
That was storytelling 101. That he schooled you on that one.
That's a rare, very personal,
man,
soft JPEG song.
Yeah,
beautiful.
I mean, not like him, but I like it.
I love it.
Oh, that's very good.
Again, like that's when we're like, you could tell he wants his voice to come through there.
Oh,
even though that sample and background is gorgeous.
Yeah,
but his vocals and raps come through very clearly.
I'm either on or off the drugs. My energy is it was good.
I love it.
Good.
I like the Michael Jackson line too. The
dancing in the mirror.
The only one I can't see is me. It's like the man in the mirror line.
Yeah,
so good.
Very good. I enjoyed that one a lot.
Yeah, it's beautiful. So that sample is like so cool. Like it's so wicked. The original thing that's being pulled from here is another Future sample, which is an old song of his called "Turn on the Lights." So you might be confused as to why, because it doesn't sound similar to the sample. That doesn't sound like the sample for a reason. So there's a trend on YouTube where people will take an AI program and take a song, and then turn that song into a different style.
Okay.
So for example, a very popular internet trend. I mean, this is kind of like deep internet stuff, which JPEGMAFIA, of course, is in tune with.
Right.
But like they'll take a rap song and say like this song by Kendrick, let's say it's like Not Like Us, and then they'll put it in like a Motown style.
I'm the certified boogeyman.
Wow. Wow.
Bet you like 'em young.
Amazing.
So they're taking the song and just putting into AI program that totally changes the song.
Amazing.
Someone took the Future song, Turn on the Lights, and they did that, and they switched it into this style. And this is what Peggy sampled. Was the AI version of the Future song.
Wow.
And then he turned this into his own beat.
So interesting.
Isn't that pretty wild?
I mean, it's almost, so they just, AI knows that this formula of how you make a blues song or a rhythm and blues song takes your song tempo and fits it into that.
So then he turned that and he turned into this.
Look, I ain't really in the flesh, and I feel like an accident I'm never chose.
But it's crazy because it sounds like, oh, you're like, that must be like an iconic old like sample, but it's like this weird loophole of samples. I'm gonna let that transition right to the next one because that goes right into track 12, which is called Loop It or Leave It.
Yeah, I know I got scuffles ahead of me. When I speak in my mind, it's unsettling. I know liberal feelings is delicate. Fly the plane when you feed them their medicine. Got a doctor subscribing his ketamine. Cause it's more than these shadows I'm wrestling. Drip my bitch in Dior, she decadent. Work so much you think Peggy was Mexican. It's to thinking that Peggy a joke. Got procedures in place for the heckling. When they wanna speak, this is a veteran. I'm like Kelly, Beyonce, Michelle. Say my name or I can't really tell. Niggas rap like they casting a spell. Niggas vague, my presence is felt. 4-5 on the hit, ready pronto. 2 cups champagne and a rhino. Weapons registered, ready to unload. We don't usually beat them like Harpo. All my bitches in love with the cocoa. Got my side bitch tipping Jack Harlow. All my bad hoes bringing that work home straight to my game of chair. 5'9" knocking out hoes as tall as Angel Reese. I don't care. Hold on, read my sign. I know I ain't shit. Let's not even go there.
That was interesting. Again, 2 sounds that you wouldn't think belong together. It felt a little bit like there was a time in rock where like the Moody Blues and Deep Purple, they had this thing of like very trippy classical, like it sounded like classical music, but it was a little bit trippy, and they used it and slowed it down a lot and broke it up. It sounds like he was doing that with that string part. I felt in the beginning like maybe it was like he was building that to go something, but then the beat came in.
Track 13 is called Don't Put Anything on the Bible. This is featuring Buzzy Lee, who's a singer. He's worked with her before on some older albums.
Okay.
I should have held my tongue. I should have kept it going. I wanna walk through me. I should have gone slowly. Wash it away, wash it away, wash it. I'm alone, I'm a loser, stuck at home. I'm above, I'm a winner, run my home for size, for size. I want you back. For size, I want you back in my bed. Oh
yeah! Fuck out the deep end, go get you a flow. Y'all niggas always be doing the most. Glad Michael Phelps just acknowledged a stroke. God level Libra, swim with a ghost. I switched the channel and lost the remote. She for the war, she belongs to the globe. Gaslighting is popular, learn how to cope. Acting like hoes, I throw these bands, she hit the flow. Let's get it. Everyday people pushing past the limit. Men only know suppressing what they feeling.
I don't know what that was. Very pretty beginning. Then the stop and the journey into the rap part. I couldn't find the connection to the title, unless I just wasn't picking up on a lot of the lyrics.
I wouldn't ever try to do that with JP. He just puts whatever he wants in the title.
Yeah, it felt like I was being dragged through a time period. Like I don't know what he was giving me there.
I just love it. I think it's beautiful.
It is a pretty piece.
Yeah, I think it's great. Track 14 is called I Recovered From This. It's the final track.
Funny how time flies when you're having fun. Please stay. Funny how time flies when you're having fun. Funny how time flies when you're having fun. Yeah, ooh. Funny how time flies when you're having fun.
It's not that I don't love my bitch, but I don't love these side hoes neither. She throwing that shit back at me and I'm catching it like I'm a wide receiver. I know these losers, you fucking ain't hitting it right, I'm Derek Jeter. Who's gonna be there when you low, bitch, you or somebody else? My actions got way too active, I don't want no more help. 1 hour a week ain't enough for me, I think I need a friend. Everyone that I ever dated deserves better. I could've wrote this when I'm faded, but alcohol gives you a lens. When I speak in my mind, I'm on demonic time, I got family and fences to mend. Every argument comes with a cost, every dub ends up in a loss. Gotta keep the facade of a boss, every picture develop is tossed. White girl's not on the pole, I'm throwing her faces. I can never, it's not that I don't love my bitch, but I don't love these side hoes neither. She throwing that shit back at me and I'm catching it like I'm a wide receiver. I can't believe that this girl got me breaking, I'm breaking like this. Fuck. Alright, that's it. I'm done, I finally finished this.
good for a closing track. Very mellow outro for sure. Yeah. I'd say the last few were a little all over for me, and I guess that's typical of him, but not bad. I mean, I'm not gonna, I see it has its beautiful pieces, like that's nice guitar music, it's nice chill rap. I just I don't know in terms of the whole project how it fits, like it had a lot of energy. I shouldn't be surprised, is what I'm saying. I have to suspend my expectations. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I mean, it definitely
shifts. It's beautiful and it's nice. It's just like, man, how does he decide to include this?
Yeah, it definitely shifts the back half for sure.
Yeah,
it definitely gets slower, more personal. I love it. I love that he takes that shift. I think there's a nice lead into it with some of the outros becoming softer as the record goes.
Definitely got slower, softer.
And then it definitely leads into a more
especially
personal,
with the female feature.
Yeah, leads into a more personal run of tracks towards the end, where he's speaking more on his personal thoughts and especially on the last track. I mean, that's some of my favorite rapping from him is on that.
I would be very curious to just watch a whole, if I know they don't do it as much, but to watch an entire concert filmed. You said he's going on tour. I would
just go.
Yeah, but I don't.
Why don't you see it in person?
I don't know.
You might have to be on the balcony.
yeah.
Not in the
get
mosh
me a
pit.
seat. No, I wouldn't want to be spit on or anything.
You can just
like
spectate.
That.
I mean, it's way too early to say, but
yeah,
it's definitely one of my favorite JPEGMAFIA albums I've heard. It seems the most grand out of any of the ones he has in terms of like the orchestras and the choruses and and also being as short as it is compared to his usual very long records. There's just one more sample I wanted to say. That was a Janet Jackson sample. That last track is one of his favorite artists.
Janet.
Yeah. Just the range of rap music and pop music and
female artists.
I mean, it's unbelievable. I love it.
Concerts.
I mean, this has been one of the most
it's very active
years
music year.
I've been so engaged with so many of these artists.
I agree.
I would love to see just his like files on like whatever he uses. I don't know if he uses Ableton or FL Studio, but like just the layers of the instruments and the samples and his vocals and the effects, and it probably looks like a freaking rainbow.
If he could do something like
How I Made That Track,
like Taylor did, like
oh my god, I don't think he ever would, but that would be so cool. Like I would love to just see him making one song.
I would love to see
what's your process like.
I think any fan would love to see that of any artist, of any music.
Oh yeah,
because you can listen to something and just say, oh, this is so beautiful, or this is so heavy, this is so funky. But to actually, see that in progress or see how they got there and, how you can appreciate the amount of time and effort and the doing, redoing, overdoing. Does that sound right? Do you like that? And who's he bouncing it off of?
Yeah, himself. Yeah. He doesn't have like a producer.
Unreal. It's unreal.
He's just like, well, I guess this is good.
It's really unreal.
So yeah. That was I Laid Down My Life for You, new JPEGMAFIA album. If you want to watch the uncut version, you can go check it out on Patreon. We've also done his other records. You can check those out too. If you're new here to the channel, consider subscribing. We post a new video every week. Leave a like, leave a comment. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next week with a new album and a new video. Peace.